G'day guys, Luke here at Honeycombs. Stay tuned, we review all machines. So look, stay tuned, Luke's Machinery Reviews. Have a look, see what we're looking at this week. YouTube and Instagram. Cheers, thank you. Feel free to come and see us. Okay, so this is our two probes. Okay, these are our bottom point, fill point, nearly full point. So these are our two probes. As you can see, one's in red, one's in green. So this is the one we just ran through. This is the second probe in the second soil in the same paddock, bear in mind. Okay, so we'll go and we'll just set up stacked. 21 stacked. Okay, as you can see, this sort of soil hasn't actually, even if we go back crop emergence, it actually hasn't even gone into our refill point, which is quite strange. The customer was quite shocked to see just that much soil change, that much moisture change in just 75 metres of paddock. So as you can see, we've had a bigger spike every time we've watered because the subsoil moisture here is quite good compared to where we were in our other probe. So customer was quite surprised. As you can see, same sort of scenario. We're down to 50 here. We can actually turn that off by clicking it off. Okay. Big spike, we've watered. Moisture's gone away. Big spike, the moisture's gone away. Crop's not using it as much here. As you can see, that they're not as defined steps in the crop change, soil moisture change. We've just got a nice gradual run away, but then we're holding moisture a lot better. So whether there's I suppose you'd say a clay base, I'm not 100% sure, but it's quite interesting, quite intriguing. One of the perks of my job, I'd love to know why we're holding good moisture here. I'm sure if we did a soil sample or done electromagnetic, electromagnetic, what's the technical word? Mapping, I think it is. You get a better picture of what sort of subsoil you've got underneath your ground. So once again, air temp rain gauge, it'll be exactly the same because it's on the same probe. So our rain's the same, 18.8, 20 mil, temperature's the same. Yeah, it's just quite interesting to do with our probes. So I'll just go back to our homepage. This is our homepage. Obviously under admin you can set your different settings, your names of your blocks, your different units. But for a quick glance, hit the cloud. That tells us we've got a temperature of 13.88 degrees out there at the moment. We've had 0 rainfall and we're up to 196 mil. Okay, so that's on the rain gauge. So that's the temperature, sorry, not the rain gauge, that's the temperature gauge. And our rain, we just touch on that. Sorry, colour light. It brings us to our soil moisture. Okay, like I said, this is on the laptop, so this will be at home. When you look at this, you can study this data and do this a lot more defined. Put in your notes. Your laptop, your iPad or your iPhone, a little less functional. Quite good though. You can quickly, you're in the field, you get an alarm, you can quickly log in with your John Deere password and username, and you can get this on your phone in the field. So it's quite good. Basically, the long and the short of it is, what you use this system for would be, you keep an eye on your subsoil moisture. So for example, let's just use round figures. If it costs 30 grand to put water on that section of crop, if you use this and set up your fill points and refill points, depending on your crop, once again, it depends on what crop you're putting in. So for example, you've just watered it, it's using moisture, it's using moisture, it's using moisture. What you can see, if you can get your prediction, if the weather company's ever right, that you're going to get a good storm or something's predicted at 90% the next day. So for example, if you're dropping away and you've just hit this point, you've still got hypothetically 5 mil of good soil moisture, before it drops into not your danger zone but your dry point. So you don't want to stress your crop. So what you could do is make a agronomic decision that, righto, I'm not going to water. I've got a 99% chance of rain tomorrow. I don't need to fire up that irrigator. I'll save myself 30 grand on that water run. So, you know, through power and water costs, it's not cheap running irrigators. So yeah, what you can do is you can make that decision. I'm not going to water because I've still got good soil moisture. I can get away with another day. Sure enough, we actually watered, but you know what, you can use that as decisions to best suit your business. You can keep track of what your subsoil moisture is. Instead of going out there and scratching around, you've got a better picture of what's going on underground with soil moisture. Yeah, all right, well, that's pretty much I'd like to say a brief overview on the John Deere Field Connect system. So now I'll just finish off with the drone maps and what they translate to, and yeah, we go from there.